art with Clark.
Hey, my young artist. We're going to do a symmetrical project. Here is one I've done previously, and I'm going to teach you how to do something like this. What we're going to do is I'm going to create the top layer right now, and we're going to fold it over, bottom to top, all the way across, so that it's okay. Now, like this. So that you have two folded edges and two open edges like this. So close like that. All right, guys. So the next step is on the folded edges, we're gonna put a design in. So if you like this centerpiece like this, what I did is I created something right out of this corner. Be sure to leave some space in between your designs so that it doesn't fall apart, and avoid making too thin of a design because it tends to just kind of fall apart. All right, so I think instead of the spike look I had last time, I'm gonna have like this big drop like that. All right, and I'm gonna come over here, try not to get too close to this design, so I might come in here because I got a lot of space right here. I'll come out like that, leaving a lot of space towards the edge. All right, I got a lot of space right over here. Again, I'm drawing from this folded edge, and I think I will not get too close to that corner. Don't go right off that corner. Scoot in just a little bit. I got a little thin there. That might have been a little bit of pushing my luck with that design idea, but I think it'll be okay. Okay, guys. So we're gonna cut this out. Whenever you're cutting, be sure to use the deep inside part of the scissors, not the tip. All right, so we're gonna go through here. I'm going to just cut it all out, both sides. And I'm moving it with my left hand and feeding the scissors. You gotta make sure that it doesn't shift. Just now when I was about to cut it, I noticed that these papers had kind of moved apart. Make sure they're lined up, all the edges are together. Otherwise, it won't be symmetrical when you're finished. Okay. And now I'm gonna take and cut out this center part. Cut out, and I got this last little piece to cut out here. All right, guys, now when you open this up, you'll have a design. Oh, I like that, super awesome. All right, and then we're gonna do the next part, the layer that goes under it. As you can see, this last one I did, there's a whole lot of color underneath, so we're gonna work on that next. Okay guys, I am going to use my glue stick and I'm gonna glue down colored tissue paper all along my white paper here. And I think it's a good idea to use white paper because it'll make these colors pop out and contrast against the black overlay. And I'm using tissue paper, but if you guys are at home, then you could use just colored construction paper. It doesn't have to be tissue paper. So that's just what I'm using right now. It looks really nice if you keep things symmetrical. So same on both sides. So maybe I'll start out with just a centerpiece, and then I'm gonna work from there. All right, so I'm gonna kind of eyeball that, and I'm gonna put a lot of glue down where it's gonna go. Lay that down in the center. Now your design, you can put your tissue paper or construction paper in any layout you want. This is just the way I picked out, just kind of randomly. If you notice it's loose like that, check it, especially the edges. You want to get it all nice and tight so it doesn't come apart on you once you finish. All right, and then I think I'm going to get a different color. If you're in my class, I may have a few shapes that are pre-cut, but you can grab a piece of tissue paper like this. You could cut out circles, squares, whatever you like. You could use tracers to do this. I have 2 circles here. I'm gonna glue these down. And then I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna check the edges of this circle. Get the glue down. Go all the way around here. Same thing over here. Loose right there. All right guys, and now I'm gonna fast forward as I do this and just kind of check out how I'm keeping it symmetrical. You can overlap. What I'm gonna end up doing is some of the things I add to this will overlap outside of the paper. I'll end it by cutting the stuff that's hanging off. All right, here we go. All right guys, so I have everything glued down. I trimmed all around the edges, and now I'm gonna take my overlay that we created earlier and I'm gonna put glue directly onto this, and then we're gonna put it down. So especially look at the looser spots on this. I'm gonna go through and get the edges all the way around. It'll frame out. And now I'm gonna go through and get some of these smaller pieces that might stick up. Just kind of covering all of it. You don't want to have to go through and put glue on every single spot, but if it's kind of thin and looks like it's gonna pop up, then we should put some glue on it. All right, let's give it a try. So I'm gonna take my underlying layer here, and I touched that spot and it looks like it needs more glue. It didn't feel very sticky. Do over, huh? All right, I'm gonna take this now. Okay, again, I just touched another one. It felt like there was not much glue. Okay, now I'm ready, guys. I'm gonna take this and I'm lining up one of the ends like this, kind of pushing it down all the way through, and then go back along, and if it's loose, we're gonna put more glue down. Hold it for a few seconds. Okay, this is kind of loose, put that down. And that's a little loosey-goosey. Just go around and check everything. It's not holding very well. Have a do-over. Looks like this could be a little loose there. All right, guys. I would say that is a done deal. Hope you guys enjoyed the project. Have a great day.